Hey everyone, happy Monday, and welcome back to Sevastopol Station, the happiest place in the galaxy. And as you can see, their objective is to find an elevator to Seegson Communication. So right now the alien is not active. You could be running around if you wanted to. I think I practiced this next portion of the game that I'm recording. Probably I did like a once through. I'm already maxed out on sensors. And again, I'm playing on normal, so always keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna go through this door. Once you reach the top of the stairs, this chick is gonna start shooting at you. So as soon as she turns around, book it back down the stairs. Because again, if you're playing on a higher difficulty level, there's a possibility she could like one-shot you. So as soon as she runs off, you can come over here and loot. You're perfectly fine. She will come back down though.
Listen to me
with
very
her posse.
carefully.
Oh my god, I'm already maxed out on those too. Damn.
Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home.
SCJ injector, fantastic.
Place safe till Seegson sends a ship.
I don't think they come back downstairs until you do this scene.
The one in the dirty baseball cap and smell. He had something
She was trying to hack the elevator security. Circuits are fried, easy fix.
Don't talk to anyone.
Just need
Don't
to
tell them
find
where
a
you're
new
going.
data cell.
Okay, so as soon as that kind of cutscene is come over here. Another shout out to Carcinogen SDA. Just kind of tuck in behind this corner. I was checking the controls again, like the head control seemed really stiff, so I was just making sure my controls didn't revert back to default. Okay, so 3 people are going to go down the stairs.
This way. She was downstairs.
And from this position, you can kind of see their heads.
See anything yet?
Yeah. So just crouch walk.
Glad I'm not alone anyway.
Be quiet. Hug the left wall. We'll go down that way. There is a guy up here. You might be... Yeah. He's kind of up there on the right. He'll turn. And yeah, there he goes. You're perfectly fine. You could probably stand up and run to the door around this corner here on the left, but I'm not going to risk it. If by chance they hear you, they'll start shooting at you. You could potentially take damage, and why take more damage than you need to, right? You know, let's be smart gamers, you know? So you can start running. You're fine.
Hey, I think she went downstairs. Come on.
I'm not going down there. No way.
She's got your hack tool.
It didn't work. We'll find another way.
Yeah, they won't follow you. Wow. I kind of missed it, but there is a scripted appearance of the alien in the office we're going to go in a minute. You just see him, then he kind of takes off down the hallway. What are you? Oh, SCJ injector. Yeah, he like shows up in this little cubicle thing up here on the left, and then he hightails it. Like, I mean, he doesn't come after you or anything. Like I said, it's scripted. Now, you see, in most survival horror games, once you get a weapon like a gun, you get super excited. However, you know, getting a gun in this game isn't always a good thing, because if you shoot it off and the alien's active, you're gonna more than likely aggro him to you. So it's not like you can just... Yeah, so he took off down this hallway and went up in the vent there, and you can hear him walking around, but he's not gonna get you. Blueprint. I apologize for my voice. The last couple of videos I've done, my voices just sound completely fried. My sinuses are giving me a hell of a time.
Oh, God.
Flashbang.
Oh, God. The flight recorder. What? What? No! God damn it! Okay.
Well, there goes that plan.
Stay focused.
Security lockdown initiated. Please wait for security check.
The thing you came for is just a no-go. This is the security access tuner upgrade thing.
Working access tuner.
I don't think there's anything in here. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's try this thing out.
Basically, you gotta just match up the symbols. Look at that. I think they did a really good job with the music. Like, I mean, when I first played this part, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's just really intense music. It really just... It kind of psychs you out, almost.
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Quarter and Tech Support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements and come up with zip. Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Now these things are built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mothercore to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
Give me a break.
Alright, so we can't go back the way we came. If it's not spelled out in the game why the recorder was a priority job for the Colonial Marshal Waits, I'll explain it once we kind of get further into the game. Sevastopol terminals. Chief, the good news is that I'm about 80% through archiving Sevastopol's internal mail system for the decommissioning. It's been disconnected from Apollo, but I've left the basic messaging system in place for the people still here. The bad news is whoever set it up in the first place skimped on the hardware, and we've had some leaks. I've got Mike Tanaka looking into it now. He's the specialist archivist we called in. He seems to know his shit. Just thought I'd better give you the heads up in the meantime. Franco. Thank you, Franco. Desolation through isolation. The space station that nobody needed, run by a company we've all forgot. Sevastopol is now a backwater. The population is 1/10 of the station's optimum capacity. Docking bays are empty and the shutters are down on local stores and businesses. The orders for Seegson cheaply manufactured androids have long since dried up. dried up, or died up, and the antiquated Apollo governing AI system frequently malfunctions. How did we get here? And more importantly, where have billions of dollars of investment gone? My name is Julia Jones. I have lived on Sevastopol for 2 months, compiling this report for the Colonial Times, discovering the price our second-tier corporations have paid for their overexpansion during the race into the Outer Rim. Good for you, Julia. You still alive? Okay. Revolver ammo. Bye. I don't know. I feel like you're kind of safe to run in this area. I didn't take the chance, and the reason I say you're safe to run is because there's a scripted event involving the alien coming up. And it seems to me when there's a scripted event involving the alien that you're close to, the director AI will not send it down onto the map. And if it does, it almost immediately pulls the alien back up into the vents. So, but again, I didn't want to take that chance because I'm not 100% sure. I suck. I hate this. I'm so bad at it. And it's kind of hard. I mean, it's not like crazy, but it's probably easier to do on the PC, actually. Basically, the name of the game is don't let the aliens see you or hear you. Okay, he was stomping around. I think he went back up into the vents, which is why I'm like, So once the alien goes back up into the vents, you can actually walk. Oh, well, we heard him. Okay, so I thought I saw a movement. You saw something move in front of the door, so it was closing. While I was editing, I was like, what was that? It was actually a human. There was like a survivor, so I thought it was the alien at first.
Please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
Yeah, you can F off. Okay, so working Joes are now a thing, and they're horrifying. I hate them. I'm just looking around. I kind of, the first time I went through this, I kind of rushed through it because I was, again, incredibly nervous.
Can I help you?
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
So the working Joes, if they have white eyes, they're not hostile. Red eyes are hostile, as one might gather.
Some kind of tracker. It's been modified.
My goal is to not really use the motion tracker because, again, it makes noise, which could potentially aggro the alien.
Is there a problem?
No problem.
And I just this second realized I didn't read any of those things. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We've got somewhere to be. I think there's a blueprint in here. So this game, the thing that makes me most nervous about this game are the two AIs that are working against you in this game. You have the director AI or the macro AI and the alien AI or the micro AI. The director AI, as one would expect, is basically the big brother of the game. It directs everything. It always knows where you, the player, is on the map. And it has a system called the menace gauge. Basically is used to gauge the pressure and intensity of the gameplay the player is under. That then informs the director AI of when to send the alien down onto the map or to pull it back up into the vent. So like if you can hear the alien, the menace gauge goes up. If you can see the alien, it goes way up. And there is a peak with the menace gauge. Once the menace gauge is completely full, the director AI will pull the alien back up into the vents, right? The director AI will give the alien the general vicinity of where you, the player, is on or are on the map, but it will not give the alien the exact location of you.
Let me pass. It's me, Hughes. Don't you recognize me? Listen to me. We've got to reestablish long-range communications.
You're becoming hysterical.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Tut, tut. Let's resolve this amicably.
Amazing how all these sci-fi games and movies always seem to be able to work around Asimov's first law of robotics. Sorry, Asimov, you ain't shit. So another technique that carcinogen SDA suggests is don't worry about this camera. Even though it looks like I'm worrying about it. I'm gonna let it do like another pass. So it's facing the corner here. It's gonna pick you up no matter what. So get out, go push the button, and then hop back in the vent. Because it will aggro the working Joes, which the ones here are hostile. But they cannot come into the vents. So the one thing that will not come into the vent. Amazing. So basically you just wait in here until the elevator shows up and you make sure that these douche nuggets can't reach you. Because they can follow you into the elevator, apparently. So you can kind of see that they have red eyes. I'm trying to get them to de-aggro from me.
I will bring those vets. I can wait for you for a very long time.
So anyway, the alien AI, since these idiots are deciding to take their precious time, the alien AI is, I think, the more sinister of the two AIs. I think we're in the clear. Like, I'm nervous just watching this. Okay, yeah, go. We're good. Like I said, when you first meet the alien, it's kind of whatever. It's menacing, it's intimidating, it can kill you. It's nothing you want to mess with. But the further along in the game you go, as one would expect, it becomes more aggressive. And it actually has a behavioral tree that starts to unlock the further the game goes along. Mom, come pick me up. As Amanda starts upgrading her equipment, as she starts to learn how to better survive in this environment, the alien's behavioral tree starts opening up. And it kind of starts learning along with Amanda. So it starts to learn how to kind of counteract Amanda's abilities to survive. Okay, so that was, I think that was the, yeah, that was the at the beginning of the game, the hail that Torrens gave. So yeah, as Ripley starts to learn how to duck, dive, dodge, and roll better to escape all the horrors on board the Sevastopol, the alien's like, oh, well, I've got some tricks up my sleeve too. So when it's sent down to the map, like I said, the director AI will kind of whisper in its ear and be like,
External communications disabled by
you might want to check this area. The alien AI takes over from there.
That's just great.
Internal communications open on limited channel.
Gotta be someone on the station I can contact.
It actually sets up a perimeter and then picks specific locations within that perimeter that it thinks the player might actually choose to hide. I mean, like, it legitimately starts to hunt you. It's creepy. I hate it. I was reading about this, the two AIs, and I was like, yeah, okay, well, this is how the machines take over. We're doomed. Okay, there's two working Joes here, and they're both hostile. I do think to some extent the floor vents are safe if, and again, do not quote me, if the floor vents are connected to a ceiling vent or a wall vent, the alien can get into it and get you in there. But the floor vents that are only accessible through like that panel in the floor, as long as that panel is not open for the alien to get into, you are relatively safe in these, I think. I'm waiting for him to do another lap to go to the more forward panel. Okay, there he goes. What is he doing? He usually, I was very confused by this, because usually he'll go and stand at that more forward-facing panel of screens for a longer period of time. And he literally just... Listen to that propaganda. I love it. Are you gonna go over there and stay? I mean, I think at this point I was like, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna go. Okay, I was over it. Yeah, did you see that? He suspected something. All of the working Joes in this area are hostile. There's usually one in here.
My services do not meet Seegson standards. Please log a complaint.
He sounds like he's over to my right. Okay, so he went in there. I was gonna follow him in there.
If anyone can hear this, we need help.
But like he's standing right up there and I decided not to.
Log and full recording. Seegson access only.
So I was trying to decide where I was gonna like try and wait him out. Okay, if you can actually get into that room before the working Joe gets in there and turns that off, there's like 3 mini games you have to do to start the cutscene. If you can get in there before working Joe turns it off, you don't have to do those 3 mini games. But apparently I turned into a little chicken shit. And okay, he's coming. Okay. So he went back that way. He's going to go back on his loop. There is like kind of a split second before like the alien and working Joes will aggro to you. Just looking around. Oh, charge pack. That's for the stun baton. All right. I was so nervous. It was one of those things like when I finished this video and I put down my controller, my hands were shaking, and it wasn't because I was like scared or anything. It was because I was so tense and gripping my controller so tight. I was like having muscle spasms. So basically you just gotta find the lit up numbers and letters and hit the X button, the confirm button. It's just one's taking its sweet ass time. Okay, so we done that one. And then basically just hit the correct D-pad number. So just top D, there we go. And basically you just match up the bottom numbers with the top numbers. I mean,
Samuels! You're alive! It's Ripley!
Ripley! Taylor, it's Ripley. We were getting worried.
I made it! Where are you?
We're at a transit station now. It's right by medical.
Okay. Samuels, listen to me. It's not safe here. Seegson's got this place locked tight. Their goddamn androids are killing people!
That's impossible. It's contrary to primary synthetic programming.
I've seen it, Samuels. I guess Seegson's got a different idea about synthetics. And there's something else here. A creature. It's big and it's lethal.
Ripley, slow down. A creature?
It's a life form. An unknown type. Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to make...
Taylor is hurt. She was injured by debris during the crossing.
How bad?
I can't move her. I need medical supplies. We need to treat and pack the injury.
And the Torrens?
The radio is broken. I can't contact Verlaine. We're on our own.
Shit. Okay. I'll come to you. Keep your eyes open.
I'll send a transit car to you.
So I don't think I might be. I don't know. Spoiler alert. Samuels is an android if you don't know.
Shit.
Oh. Oh, there's two. Okay, so I got a little panicky. I was trying to bait them. Okay, here's the thing. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video. If, at least on normal, the Working Joes get you, you do have like a prompt that you can kind of push them off of you and stun them. They're not crazy hard, but it would be a waste of like resources to try and kill them. Okay, so I was just like, you know what, F it.
I am sure that's
Nope, just gonna go. And this asshat, he's usually in the actual elevator, and you can run back up those stairs when we first got in here and go through the vent and make it to the elevator. But for some reason, he was standing basically in my way. And the thing with the Working Joes is they have like a hell of a grab range. Like, you could think like, oh, there's no way they can grab me, right? I can totally get around them. No, they'll grab your ass out of thin air. It's ridiculous. So it's just best to... just decided to go ahead and make a med kit and heal myself from the force damage that the game made me take. This is like, well, if one of these guys grabbed me, I at least want to be dealing with full health.
I can wait for you for a very long time. Another pure waste of time.
So I'm just trying to see where he's at. Because I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Okay, and I'm feeling way more ballsy than I have any right to feel. Just gonna take a looky-loo. I don't see him, so I'm just gonna book it. I'm out. Y'all suck. Your communication center sucks. Bye. We're not done yet. So we passed a couple of Working Joes when we first got into this area that had white eyes that were not hostile. Well, guess what? That was a really loud boom. Okay. I'm kind of being a little, I feel like, careless walking under these vents in the ceiling. Always maybe like walk around them, because like I said, I think the alien is active. I just don't know if he actually leaves the vents. And if that's the case, like, he's not gonna obviously pop down, but he will pull your ass up into the vent and kill you. Okay, that was perfect timing. Him turning his back to walk away. Oh, look at that. Oh, I have no room. Here's the thing. You can hide in, like, these cabinets in, like, the lockers. However, if you get into the locker and you get the prompt to hold your breath, that actually causes damage to you. So I'm going to attempt to not not hide in lockers. Because again, why risk taking unnecessary damage? I mean, I feel like they're probably gonna, as the game goes along further, that might be unavoidable. But, okay. So this was the area with the non-hostile working Joes, and they're now hostile. So that's cool. Oh, look! Yeah, I think that's supposed to signify the aliens in the vent. Like, I'm gonna walk right in front of this dude. Look at this. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're gonna stop looking at him. He's coming in here. And, they start walking really... They don't ever, like, chase you, but they pick up the pace. They start walking really fast. Should come down this way. And I didn't want to run because we had a clear sign that the alien was around. I wasn't gonna tempt fate. Like, I literally do not want to leave the vent. Even though it's not safe, I don't want to leave it. Yeah, I don't even know why I bothered. I hate this. I don't like the maps. Anyway.
All visiting corporate representatives must report to their nearest synthetic.
You can hear the alien up in the vents. He's rummaging around up there. That's the director AI trolling us with the alien. Like, do not lollygag, right? Otherwise, the director AI is going to be like, you know what? They're kind of spending an awful lot of time here, and we haven't seen the alien in a while. Maybe you should get down there, Xenomorph, and scare the shit out of the player. So, that's always... I have no idea what that's about. I'm pretty sure this game does not have, like, side missions. Like, side quests. So, I don't know what the deal is with that. And I wasn't going to stick around long enough to find out either. I'm, like, almost home free here. And I was like, yeah, you have fun. You and your daughter are none of my business, buddy. Okay, we're just gonna crouch walk our way to freedom for the time being. We're just gonna go. Alien's still active. Okay, there's a working Joe on the floor there. If you see a fully intact working Joe, and I found this out the hard way, actually, believe it or not, and you walk by it, it'll reach up and grab you and do damage. So if you have to walk by a fully intact working Joe on the ground, always keep your eyes on it. Do not look away from it. It scared the shit out of me the first time it grabbed me. Obviously, if it's damaged or like missing limbs, you're fine. Like, so while I'm waiting for it to park its slow ass, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Whoa.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, tech support services, and Gemini.
We're gonna have to come back to communications near the end of the game, so this joyride ain't over yet. So we're gonna get kind of a cutscene with Samuels, and then I think we'll call it a day.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and Seegson Synthetics.
Ripley? Is that Ripley?
Yes, you corporate hack.
Try and rest, Taylor.
Ripley.
How is she?
Is that Ripley?
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
I'll go and investigate. See what I can find. You stay with her.
I'll try to repair the radio booster. What if this creature shows up?
Hide.
Yeah, a lot of good that'll do. So next up is the medical level, which is a lot of people's least favorite. And it's where the alien starts hunting us proper. So that'll be next video. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned a little something. I don't know. Again, shout out to Carcinogen SDA for a lot of the tips and tricks that I implemented here. But you all have a fantastic Monday, and I will see you next time. Bye.